Dobar dan, dobrodošli. Moje ime je Jozo Perić, ja sam predstavnik BITmarketsa za Hrvatsku. Drago mi vas je vidjeti ovdje kao naše goste. Sudjelovat ćete predstavljanju naše tvrtke, uslugama koje nudimo klijentima, te ujedno i predstavljanju i lansiranju BTMT tokena. Želim samo napomenuti da će većina prezentacije biti na engleskom jeziku iz razloga što će prezentacija biti streamana diljem svijeta, diljem zemaljske kugle. Međutim, tijekom pauze, koja će trajati između 15 i 20 minuta, tu ćemo biti za vas i odgovoriti na sva vaša pitanja. Što se tiče govornika, prvi će na red doći Peter Samer, izvršni direktor. Nakon toga će prezentaciju nastaviti Taj Pekol te Dino Obradovac. Uživajte.
Crypto investor are you? Are you a risk taker? Or a hesitator? You might be the analytical type. And maybe you're a whale. Or possibly you're just getting started. At BITmarkets, we understand that everybody is different. So, we have a solution for everyone. Choose to trade over 100 cryptocurrencies quickly and securely and get the best 24/7 local customer support. BITmarkets, crypto made simple. Which crypto?
Cool. Hello, everybody. My name is Peter. I'm the CEO of BITmarkets. Thank you for coming here today. I hope that throughout the whole time of the event, more people will come over so we can then discuss all together whatever you would like to discuss. At the end, we will have the open discussion. I would like to start by the question. I would like you to, hopefully you can understand English very well, I would like you to raise the hands if you have ever traded crypto. So please, whoever traded crypto before, raise the hands. Okay, so we have like maybe half of the people raise the hand, so half of them are the traders. It's good because this presentation will not only be about the BTMT, which is the main topic, of course, but also from the educative point of view, so we can gain a better picture of what is cryptocurrencies, what is blockchain, how the DeFi works, and all other stuff. So let's move on. I would like to introduce or present the BITmarkets to you from its beginnings, where we stand right now, and then we can move on the next part of the presentations discussing about the business development. So BITmarkets brings a new approach to the crypto exchange for retail and corporate clients. What does it mean is that we're trying to aim for the best customer support, but not like the other exchanges. We usually try to make it different and provide some unique approach to the clients. Thus, we created an approach that can be personalized from the client to client, and for each of our users to have an account manager where they can, or who they can discuss with some potential market information or anything related to the crypto space. Yeah, so this is the approach that we bet on at the beginning, and it's been working for us till now, and it's been working for our clients as well. We aim for mass adoption of crypto by making it simple, secure, and trustworthy. Of course, our main goal or the mission is to make it crypto, as our motto, crypto made simple. What I mean by that is that we try to provide as simplified educational material, as simplified articles about the cryptocurrencies as possible, and listen to the client's needs or people's needs. So by that, we can aim for the loopholes that clients or people in the crypto space are handling or are struggling with and eliminate them. We go beyond the basic customer service by offering a helpline in over 15 languages that works nonstop. So I was already saying that we offer the customer support that is not like the other exchanges. It's on the phone. Whenever you have a problem with your account or you have to get some information about the market, you can always call to BITmarkets. Yeah, non-stop. It's 24/7 in more than 15 languages, and this is how we mainly differ from the other crypto exchanges. Story of BITmarkets. So before I move to other slide, this was a vision of mine 4 years ago. I actually worked as a financial analyst in a brokerage firm and investment asset management company. And while I was in Dubai, I met a lot of people. Probably Dubai is much more or have a better approach to the digital finance or digital assets. That's why we are also trying to obtain a license there, but this is going to be a topic more broadened by Ty, our head of business development. So I talked to many people in Dubai. I networked with a lot of them, and I found out that this is something that will be utilized in the future a lot. Not the crypto itself, but the digital finance and the blockchain technologies. I presented this idea to the investors I have known for years, and we have started developing BITmarkets. So I'm also one of the co-founders as well. This is the idea making and its progress in the chronological way. So in 2021, we created this idea, or we developed the idea of BITmarkets, and in 2022, actually it was first quarter, specifically March, when we launched BITmarkets with one of the only exchanges that offered multi-asset margin and settlement for the futures contracts. Then, throughout the time, we have been attending a lot of events where we started getting a lot of recognition for the service that we provide. Thus, we received a lot of awards for that. And in the end of the year 2022, we launched our latest product or a service, the margin trading or the margin platform, accompanied by the direct deposit to the margin accounts, which was back in the time, or we were one of the only exchanges that provided such a feature. Then in the start of the 2023, we also introduced another feature called Zero Margin Hedge Factor. Probably for you traders or you that already have an experience with trading knows that this is something that can be utilized in a good way, where you can use the zero margin requirement while hedging your positions in full. And then we started focusing mainly on the BTMT. BTMT was the focused from the very beginning. So when we got an idea of launching or establishing a crypto exchange, we also said that BTMT or the utility token needs to be created alongside that. So once we also started working on the BTMT when it was launched in 2023 this year in February. But we'll also have the chronological timeline on the BTMT later. So now I would like to move to the educational part. Maybe for some of you it will be interesting. Let me put a little bit of a disclaimer here, because in this speech, in this presentation, all of these slides, also by my colleagues, will be talking about investment. So anything that will be mentioned here is not a financial advice. Pillars of the DeFi. I hope that you didn't get so much, blind by the white color. Pillars of the DeFi. We are in the space or in the times where we are experiencing the disrupting of the traditional finance. This is disrupted by the decentralized finance, which pillars are stablecoins, decentralized exchanges, lending and borrowing, insurance, and margin trading. It's pretty much the same like with the centralized finance, with the only difference that this is accompanied by the stablecoins and decentralized exchanges. So let's hop onto the stablecoins. I have a few words here on this. What are the stablecoins? Can you raise the hands so that the ones of you who knows what are the stablecoins or heard of the stablecoins? Okay, it's quite a few people. For the stablecoins, this is a very controversial topic, also being regulated by MiCA coming into force from 2025. This is going to be regulated much sooner, actually half a year sooner, so from the 1st of July 2024. And stablecoins can be either custodial or non-custodial, meaning that the issuer can be a company or a decentralized exchange. If it's a company, then it's usually custodial because there is only one party that is handling the finances. Non-custodial is usually the DEXs that are issuing the stablecoins, and thus there is no central party who are dealing or overseeing the whole funds of the stablecoins. They are usually pegged to the major currency or an asset, lower transaction fees, and of course they eliminate the volatility in DeFi. This is the main reason why they were created for the traders. For them to trade on the decentralized exchanges, they had to create some stable asset that they could use for reliable and safe trading. They provide also a faster transaction execution and the security. Why there is a security, or why there is a question mark behind the security, is mainly because of the fact that some companies, like the one who stands behind the feeder, are not disclosing their statements about how much of funds they own or hold against issued USDTs. Okay, so every time that you are choosing your own stablecoin that you would like to trade with or making your transactions, please verify if the company or the issuer behind them are disclosing all the statements properly. Coming into lending and borrowing. So lending and borrowing in DeFi could be very similar to decentralized finance. Yeah, you have a lender and you have a borrower on both sides. It works the same way like in the centralized finance, with the only difference that you are not borrowing the fiat currency, but the digital currencies. The benefits of the DeFi lending and borrowing are the following. So there is no maturity of repayment. Like it's in centralized finance, you usually have a maturity of repayment. For example, for the mortgage, it's usually 30 years. Here, there is no timeline. For the you can utilize the leverage lending or so-called over-collateralization, where you need to actually over-collateralize on your loan. So you probably know that in the centralized finance, you always need to put up 20%. Usually it's 20% if you want to borrow money. Here, you need to put up 120% if you want to borrow money. Why is that, you might be asking? Why is it a benefit? Well, it's a benefit for the lender, of course, because he's got the assurance that you will not run away with the money since you have no maturity of repayment. You are the full custodian of the borrowed funds, and you are able to actually do everything with the borrowed funds. So that's why over-collateralization is required. And how is it benefiting the borrower is in a way that, for example, imagine that you want to borrow USDT for Bitcoin. You can lock your Bitcoin as a collateral, you borrow USDT, and while you are benefiting from the price increase or evaluation from the Bitcoin, you are also benefiting from the borrowed funds of USDT, which you can use for opening a business or anything of your choice, right? So it somehow boosts the economy and your way of dealing with finance. Then there is a flash loans. Flash loans are a very specific feature in the DeFi or the lending and borrowing. The flash loans are usually happening in a matter of few seconds, because if you want to take a loan or borrow money from the smart contract without the collateral, you need to take an action, utilize the loan in terms of quick investment opportunity. This is happening usually in the matter of really like few seconds. It needs to be utilized within one block of transaction. And then you need to return the loan or pay the loan back and retain the proceeds. The proceeds are meant for the earnings which you could make from the investment while you borrowed from the flash loan, right? So imagine that you are a high-frequency trader, or you are using algorithms that can trade with, for you. You can borrow the funds from the liquidity pool in the matter of seconds, utilize these funds, use the leverage on them, make an arbitrage trading, for example, retain the proceeds, and return the flash loan in the specified time. Yeah, so this is also one of the benefits how traders or investors can actually benefit from the DeFi lending and borrowing. And last but not least, we have the margin trading, the thing that propels the economy itself, where you can benefit from the instant credit access and its leverage flexibility. You can utilize your currencies, which you own, your cryptocurrencies, as a margin requirement, use them for the purposes of collateral, and trade with, or open positions or trade with other instruments of your choice. Let's say gold. Okay, you have a Bitcoin and you want to trade with gold. You put Bitcoin as a collateral, and you are trading gold with a Bitcoin. So this is like a bilateral benefit from utilizing margin trading, where you benefit from the spot and margin valuations. So this is for my introduction. Now I would like to call our head of business development, Ty Pekol, on the stage. He will have a few more words on the legislation and the new features of BitMarkets, and how are we actually moving throughout the whole world, opening new markets and all of this. So please make some noise for the Ty.
Okay. Hey. Perfect. So good evening from my side. I'm Tadej, or shortly Ty Pekol. I'm coming from Slovenia, and I'm head of business development at our company for European region. First, I need to apologize for this entrance. I thought that our CEO will speak longer. Usually he's really long in his presentations. Today I would like to discuss with you a couple of important topics regarding our company. First will be regarding legislation. Peter already mentioned a couple of points. Since we are expecting in 2025 new legislation in Europe, we are already now preparing everything on it. So we already obtained license in European Union. This will be one of the demands of this new regulation, which will come in 2025. Also, the new regulation will demand from our side that we will warn clients more. Those risk warnings that you have, for example, if you have experiences with trading stocks or CFDs. This will happen also on crypto market in 2025. Because this new regulation, a lot of companies will move out of Europe. We can already see those kind of moves, for example, from the biggest company, Binance, which has problems in countries such as Belgium and Netherlands because of their own regulations. A lot of companies currently on crypto market is offering, for example, stuff that they will be unable to offer in 2025. And because their business model is not prepared for this kind of changes, they will simply move out of the market. This is good opportunity actually for us. We saw this opportunity actually before when the legislation was presented, and we are doing maximum to be 100% compliant with legislation. I mentioned this license in Lithuania, but we plan to obtain another one in European Union just to be sure, and this should be till the end of next year, till the end of 2024. But this is not our main goal regarding legislations. As Peter mentioned, we currently have office in Dubai, and we would like to obtain license there. We already prepared documentations and everything, and we expect that we will get license in Dubai in first half of 2024. This is really important for our growth in future because we aim to be one of 50 biggest crypto exchange globally. And Dubai is perfect hub for crypto. Currently, for example, only 6 companies possess this kind of license in Dubai. So I mentioned before that new legislation will push companies to warn about trading more. We are already doing it. We are doing even more. We prepared for new clients a portal called BITmarkets Academy, on which we are training clients. We are sharing information about market, presenting strategies, and so on. So if you didn't check it yet, I would advise you would check this portal. But enough about foreign markets. I would like to invite also a colleague from Croatia, Jozo Peric, who's currently working on Hanfa license, and he will tell a couple of more stuff about.
Hello, nice to see you again. Regarding the licensing in Croatia and Hanfa registry, as Tai told us, everybody is expecting MiCA regulation to be operable since 1st of January 2025, and all of the countries inside of the European Union will have to comply to it. However, some certain countries decided to move a little bit further and not to wait MiCA. For example, it's with Hanfa registry and Croatian regulator. Since June this year, Hanfa decided that all of the operators in crypto assets have to be written in that registry. However, since we are doing operation from our headquarters in Lithuania, currently we are not signed there, but we are planning to open office here, either branch office or collaboration with a local firm. So in the next 30 days, we are going to be there written. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. I think that this is the most important for our visitors today, so that you know that we are really committed to be 100% compliant with the law. Okay. So this would be shortly about legislation. More you can find on our webpage. The next thing I would like to present is about new features, what you can expect from us in near future. As Peter presented, we are still really young company, started 2022. Therefore, we are almost every month adding markets and also features, okay? I just choose a couple of them which will be in near future. First will be BitMarkets Earn, staking program on which users will be able to stake their tokens, stake their coins, and get interest. There will be 30, 60, and 90-day option, and yield will be up to 30%. Then copy trading. This will be probably already this year, but we aim to be to introduce it as soon as at the beginning of 2024. So copy trading means you will be able to copy trade of other investors. You will be able to follow other investors, and you will be able on one point to decide, okay, this guy is doing quite well. I will attach my account to his, and I will just copy all the trades he will do. This is one thing. Second thing, we will offer AI trading bots. And the same story, you will be able to track their record, and then when you will feel that this AI bot is doing quite well, you will be just you will have options to attach your account to the trading. And the last one, because based on a previous paragraph about legislation, there is more and more regulation about centralized crypto exchanges. So we would like to offer clients also more options in DeFi space, where there is not so much, where there is actually no need for regulations. For this, we have a couple of companies that we are already cooperating with. Most of them are from Dubai, and they will offer us, or they will help us offering DeFi wallets connections on our platform, and also they will help us offering NFT trading. For those who already know crypto trading, you probably know that this is one of the biggest market inside of the crypto, DeFi trading. So these are a couple of new features which will come into play in next year. Of course, for us at the moment, the most important project is our token BTMT, which will help us in future add new features, such as listing of new tokens, which will be connected with BTMT. New projects will be in future, in second part of 2024, presented on our webpage, and you will be able to invest in them through our utility token. This is probably, in my eyes, one of the biggest value of our token. Regarding our token, we prepared a nice presentation, but it will be in second part. We don't want to be too long with these presentations, so I would now take a break. We should all take a break. You have outside something to drink and something to eat, and we will continue in 15-20 minutes with presentation about current market conditions, what's happening, what we can expect, and at the end, Peter will present BTMT as our newest project. So, okay, this would be it for the first part. Maybe you have any questions regarding this, or should we address them at the end? Okay, so let's take a break, 15 minutes, and we will continue. Okay, guys? And girls, of course.
Kad me pusti. Yeah, hi guys. My name is Dino. I'm here from Zagreb, but I will introduce myself in Croatian first. So, inače sam relationship manager u BitMarketsu i ono što je moj posao je da sa ljudima koji otvore račune sa ovim promo kodom zapravo budem u kontaktu i dajem dobre vijesti sa tržišta. Isto tako učimo strategije trgovanja i zapravo učimo kroz BitMarkets Academy. So I will repeat in English now and continue in English. So my name is Dino and I'm a relationship manager in BitMarkets, and my job is to present clients some occasions in market, some potential profits, where could market go, and of course through our BitMarkets Academy present and learn and teach them strategies. So everyone, I suggest you to open the account. You can just scan this QR code. It only takes 1 minute. Your email, name, last name, first name, last name, and phone number. So we can be in touch. Yeah. My point today is Bitcoin, and I will talk about Bitcoin as a store of value in crypto world, and it is like the #1 cryptocurrency. Anyone here who's been in touch with Bitcoin? Maybe you raise a hand. Okay. So, as I said, Bitcoin is currently, as we live in digital environment, it's a store of value, and people recognize it as well as few years ago, it was gold, and it still is. So I would like to put some things about Bitcoin which people do not understand, and maybe no one presented to you in proper way. So I would like for you to understand the currency and the money as itself. So throughout history, many items were accepted as a money. So money by itself does not have to be printed. So we have bills like 10 euro, 100 euro bills. It only needs to have its own value, and the main thing is to be accepted by the users. So I hope you all agree with this, and because that's fact. Also, second thing is that value is created and assigned by us, by users, by people who use this as a method of paying and stuff like this. So, as everything is digitalized, that means that currency and the monetary system should be digitalized also. That's why Bitcoin is created. That's why Bitcoin is like development which gained a lot of money, and currently it's $500 billion market. $500 million market. Sorry. Maybe next slide, please. So I would like for you to take a look at this table of trades of money. So we can just compare gold, fiat currencies like US dollar, euro, and cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin to be exact. So when it comes to money, the most important thing for us users, I think, is portability of money. Do you agree with this? Because money, we need it always, we need it in every time, and we don't know when actually we will need it. So what's the best thing about cryptocurrencies is that they're highly, as you can see, they're highly portability is on high level, and it's highly divisible. Divisible means that, for example, fiat currencies such as US dollar have only two decimal places, and cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin have 7. So I can transfer you 0.000001 Bitcoin, and that transaction will be processed. Of course, it's decentralized, which is the most important thing about crypto, is that is decentralized. So it means that no one owns it. And of course, transactions could be and are quicker than it is through banks. For example, if you want to send money from US to Peru, your money transaction will be up to 7 days long. If you want to transfer the same money in USDT, it's about minutes or seconds, depends on the blockchain. So the most important thing as well is scarcity of cryptocurrencies. So we have huge problem here at this moment dealing with inflation. Inflation is killing people, and obviously it's hard time on market, and it's hard time for many of people. When it comes to scarcity, cryptocurrencies, to be exact, Bitcoin is limited. So until year 2140, there will be total supply of Bitcoin, which will be 21 millions of coins. Right now, there is 90.3 million of coins in supply that you can be a part of. And the most important thing about that every 4 years, there is some process called halving, which will happen next year, and I will present it in a better way, in a short and simple way later. So scarcity, as we all know, we have problem at this moment with scarcity of fiat currencies, because US dollar, for example, could be printed out of thin air. It's not backed by gold or something, it's backed by oil. So they can print it however how much they want, and the amount could not be predicted. So every day we as a people, we depend on someone making decision to print 1 more trillion, which gains inflation and brings it to higher levels. So we suffer from high interest rates and stuff like this. When it comes to characteristics of fiat currencies, I would like to just point them out, but every one of you are aware of those. So maybe next slide will help you. With fiat currencies, next slide please. Yeah, fiat currencies, they as it's written down, it must not be widely available resource. So, for example, what does it mean? Indian rupee. If you go to exchange here in Zagreb or wherever in the world, it's not it's high percentage that you won't find Indian rupee in Croatia. So currency should have many denominations, means like they come in coins, different bills and stuff like this. All denominations should be identical, so fake money wouldn't be in supply and go around. Currency should have a long lifespan time, because printing money, of course, it costs. To change to different currency is like a huge process, and it's hard process. So central banks can just go every year, okay, we will get US dollar out of the game, we will, I don't know, have like, I don't know, some cow coin or something. So they can't change the currency from year to year or day to day. Next slide, we will go and talk about characteristics of cryptocurrencies, to be specific about Bitcoin. As I said before, scarcity of Bitcoin, you will see in next slide. Guys, please, scarcity of Bitcoin, as I said, 21 million of coins will be the total supply, which means that there is no inflation in cryptocurrencies. No inflation means that it's safer way for us, and that way we can be we can be more calm when it comes to what will happen with currency or what will happen with money, what will interest rates will look like in banks, and if you want to get some loans or something. The visibility of cryptocurrencies, as I said before, Bitcoin has 7-digit decimal places, and that's something that you can make smaller and faster transactions than we can do it now. Of course, acceptability of the Bitcoin it's accepted worldwide. For example, as you can see those two pictures down there, Visa just made collaboration with Bitcoin, so they accepted Bitcoin as a new way of payment. Platform is working. They are going to update it and upgrade it, but it's pretty obvious that in some near future we will have Bitcoin as a maybe new payment method. Of course, Tesla, I don't know if anyone from here drives Tesla, but Tesla accepted Bitcoin payments 2 weeks ago. So Tesla, if we look at it as a company by itself, they hold more than $5 billion in Bitcoin. So, of course, acceptability is not from only those two companies. There are many countries, such as US, who just adopted Bitcoin as a new way of paying taxes or whatever you need to pay to the government. Second thing is that companies and banks, of course, adopted it, which means that the race started. Race in Bitcoin, because of the limited supply, means one simple thing, and that thing is who has more wins. Portability of the tokens. Back slide, please. Portability of tokens, you can see in the picture up right. This is what is necessary to pay with Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. This stick is called ledger. It's like USB, which you can just stick in your computer or mobile phone and transfer cryptocurrencies from any other wallet from, I don't know, any part of the world to anybody. Of course, you can pay by mobile phone, so you have like smart wallets and you just put the wallet to the post terminal and transaction will go through. Of course, durability of Bitcoin. When it comes to durability of the fiat currencies, it all depends on us, by users. So, for example, I can take my 100 euros bill and just tear it apart or burn it, and it will no longer exist. When it comes to durability of the cryptocurrencies, as long as we have electricity in this world, cryptocurrencies will be present. Of course, we can go to the next slide, which will show you one of the breaking news in crypto world. So HSBC Bank, which is the $651 billion bank in the UK, they adopted Bitcoin as a new way of paying mortgage bills, loans. Of course, there are Ripple's XRP, Shiba Inu, Doge, and Ethereum. That company is, I don't know if I need to speak about them, but it's a huge bank that went through crisis back in 2008. So if banks are adopting this, I think every one of us should be involved in this and just look for the opportunity to buy Bitcoin and stock it for long term. Because if we have companies like big as Tesla, as banks, as I don't know, Apple, who just adopted, and of course countries like US who adopted Bitcoin as a new way of payment, what do you think will happen, would you help me? What do you think will happen with the price of Bitcoin? Does it have any value, or do you think it will go down? Yeah, you can go in Croatia. Mislite da će cijena Bitcoina past ako su ga pridobile banke i ako su odlučile na kupnju? Ili smatraju to da bi trebalo rast? Yeah, okay. So it's a great time for you if you made that conclusion. It's a great time for you to scan this. I hope you scan this QR code so you open an account and see, so we can have a discussion later. Of course, you can approach me here. I will be open to answer questions. On the next slide, I would like to show you and talk more about halving, which will happen next year. So halving is process of giving rewards to miners. Miners are companies which produces Bitcoins with graphic cards, and for that work they're awarded, as you can see in the picture, 50 Bitcoins was awarded back in 2009. Halving is cutting in half, cutting that price in half. So in 2012, it was 25 Bitcoins, and now last halving was 6.5 Bitcoins. So that means that halving next year will be something more than 3 Bitcoins. What does halving mean? It obviously creates demand, because we have 19.3 million coins right now in supply, circulating in supply. So that means that in next 120 years, we will have only 1.7 million tokens newly produced. Bitcoin halving is creating demand because now, when Bitcoin is on $30,000, circally $30,000, it's not approachable by anyone. When back in 2009, when it was few cents, there was no demand for it because only few people believed in it. And now, when everyone believes in it, Bitcoin is on the higher price. It's not approachable by everyone, and that halving, which will happen with only 3 new Bitcoins coming next year, will create demand for Bitcoins because there is a race, as I told you. So term halving, as you can see now, is like creating demand for Bitcoin. On the next slide, you can see that expected date of Bitcoin is 16th of April next year. So we also have one big situation in Bitcoin that is happening with huge investment companies such as BlackRock. That's company who has under their management more than $10 trillion, and they just applied for the ETF fund. ETF fund means that people can go to bank, as you can go to bank now and invest in fund with which money bank invest into gold. So you have gold ETF fund. This will mean that you will be able to go to your bank and invest money in Bitcoin. Bank will give you some interest, I don't know, like 10%, and they will make huge amount of money from it. So you have, if you think that way, you have 2 options. One option is investing in Bitcoin by yourself, making a lot of money, or you can go through bank. Because every one of us who pays like healthcare or any other healthcare or something, actually government are investing through that fund. So it will mean that every government will invest in Bitcoin in next few years. You can see that without what cryptocurrency exchange gives you, it's freedom, and the freedom is like the most important thing about cryptocurrencies. You can do transactions by your own with no one disrupting you. You can invest in cryptocurrencies, which banks are opened from now. And the most important thing about Bitcoin is that if you look at the situation that we have from this year, after collapse of banks from Switzerland, like UBS and Silicon Valley Bank from US, you can see that, for example, just to compare, gold rose, I don't know, 50%, 10 or 50%, and Bitcoin rose 84% from the beginning of the year. So at the beginning of the year, and I strongly believe that you will be more than satisfied if you invested in Bitcoin last year in December when it was $13,000 or $14,000, and now it's $27,000, $28,000. It's huge profit in this area, in this environment that we live in with great inflation, high inflation. So maybe you should like consider it as a new blocking mechanism or defending mechanism of the inflation. So next slide is where we are now. It shows you exact point. So back in 2014, we see that market was on the highest level ever to that time. Then market went back, and then we started, before halving, we started with this upcoming trend. What's the situation now? Situation, I think it's obvious for all of us, and we're looking at the same picture. But I think, and I strongly believe that after you see this, we will look it with the same eyes. So I invite you to approach me when I go go from the stage and just have a chit chat, and let's see where things could go. For the proper analysis and what's expected from market, I would like from Ali to join me on the stage. He is head of data analytics in BitMarkets, and he is the guy who can tell you more about market and analysis by themselves. Thanks.
Hello. Okay, awesome. So, I'd first like to introduce myself. My name is Ali Deilami, and I'm the head of data analytics at BitMarkets. I come from Bahrain, which is a tiny country. Have you guys heard about it maybe before? Cool. What do you know about it? Yeah, true. All right. So, at first, I would like to shed light on what happened in the crypto market throughout the past year. All right. So, at first, I would like to discuss the altcoins, mainly Ethereum, Ripple's XRP, and Polygon, or Matic, the platform native to the Polygon network. So, I'll discuss the major revelations, a bit of technical readings on these cryptocurrencies, and the future projections which we can set forward or expect in the coming year or the coming next year. So before I dive into this, I would like to mention that cryptocurrencies have witnessed a significant hit in 2022. There was red-hot inflation, increased investor pessimism, which affected not only cryptocurrencies, but the stock market, the bond market, rent, housing. Many industries took a blow. And 2023 witnessed some rejuvenation. It witnessed some revitalization, some some support from not only companies, but also small-sized, large-sized investors. There's more confidence into cryptocurrencies, so you can say that there's restored confidence in this industry. The crypto market grew by 30% since the start of the year. So from an $800 billion worth industry, it has grown to a bit over $1 trillion. Now, this is still very far from the $2.1 trillion secured in 2022, and miles away from a little under $3 trillion in 2021. So, inflation has slowed down. Banks have paused and halted interest rate hikes, so there's more investor confidence, there's more trader confidence, and hence cryptocurrencies have started to gain some attraction once again. So, my colleague Dino talked about Bitcoin as a must-have and talked about Bitcoin as this, the father of cryptocurrencies. So first we're gonna go to Ethereum, which is considered as the mother of all cryptocurrencies. So Ethereum has enjoyed a steady increase in price, and there is room for more. First, I would like to mention that from the start of the year, Ethereum has grown by 30%. And this was driven by the Shanghai or Shapella upgrade. Have you guys heard about this before? All right, so for those who haven't, and I won't get too technical about this, there's something called staking, and staking provides users with rewards for keeping their funds in certain wallets over time. So some of these funds would be locked, and this upgrade has enabled validators on the network or the blockchain to withdraw the locked funds. This increased flexibility in the market. This increased the possibility to manage funds, and hence enhanced the performance and the feasibility of this network. Another driver of this growth for Ethereum was the very recent launch, actually, of Ethereum ETFs, which my colleague also mentioned with regards to Bitcoin. Hence, when there's an ETF on traditional markets, this attracted investors from traditional markets as those that invest in stocks or bonds or traditional indices. Now, this has grown Ethereum, and the prevalent bullish sentiment in the crypto market has also provided a push for Ethereum. Now, trading volume has climbed significantly from around $6 billion in trading volume in January. As of September, it's $134 billion. So if you can't fathom the growth, that's more than 20 times more. So market cap remains solid at around $200 billion. For those that don't know what market cap is, for those new to crypto, market cap is the size of, you can say, the total funds or the total money within a certain currency. And this market cap definition applies to also to stocks and commodities such as gold or, So average transaction fees have fallen by 10% since last year, and it has fallen to around $0.5 per transaction. And as there is less transaction fees, there is more willingness to trade. And Ethereum is a very popular trading option. And not only that, but a lot of solutions, such as Polygon, such as Optimism, have or are based on Ethereum network. So the future outlook ETH may visit $2,000 once again. Now, there were previous highs of about $4,000. However, this is a significant jump. So, sorry, it's going to be black now, then it's going to be white again, right? So, now, this is a very general chart which shows the weighted moving average index. As you can see at the start of 2023, following the fall in 2022, there's a significant rise, slow and steady, and it's possible that the coin hits 2,000 by the end of the year. Nothing is certain, of course. You may always do your own research and consult the correct people before you dive into a investment or trading strategy. All right, so next is Ripple, or XRP. You guys heard about Ripple? Yep. So it stole the crypto spotlight. It has recently secured a win against the United States Securities and Exchange Commission after a judge in July stated that XRP is not a security. Now, when something or a cryptocurrency is not deemed as a security, it means it won't be subject to certain laws and regulations, which will make it harder for companies to trade it, which will make it more regulated, and it will be more difficult for people to kind of be involved with these cryptocurrencies. And while regulation is good, it protects, it secures, it safeguards funds, and provides a safe environment for both traders and institutions. Sometimes when there's too much regulation, things might be a little bit difficult. So, 44% year-to-date growth for Ripple. There's prevalent and omnipresent market optimism. The coin, or the project behind the coin, has secured significant legal battles, or has triumphed, in legal battles, and has recently even expanded to the Asia-Pacific region. Ripple's team recently acquired a payments license in Singapore, and Singapore is known to be a significant hub for business. Technicals. Now, the trading volume skyrocketed for Ripple from $1 billion in January 2023 to around $24 billion. Again, that's more than 20 times more. Market cap remains steady at nearly $27 billion. And however, there is a wide 52-week range for the cryptocurrency, which may indicate there is more volatility in the market. This may not be something bad. When there's volatility, there's activity, which there's a lot of interest. Now, the future outlook, the coin may visit $0.7 again, given the rising popularity and growing demand. Now, again, just a quick look into the chart. It's a very clear downtrend in 2022. And in 2023, similar to Ethereum, similar to Bitcoin, and the majority of cryptocurrencies, you can see a slow and steady rise. A rise to 0.7 is a bit optimistic for the end of the year. However, given strong demand, given rising popularity, it may be possible. So, last but not least, we're going to go over Polygon, and the coin behind Polygon, Matic. So, this cryptocurrency is rooted within the crypto ecosystem. It's been there for a while, and it's a very, very established, you can say, project and corporation within the crypto ecosystem. There's significant rise in trading volume from less than $500 million to $6 billion. Again, that's huge, huge increase. It climbed 33% on an all-time basis, and there's growth in addresses, significant growth in addresses holding Matic. Now, most of this growth is from small-time investors, which own from $0 to $1,000. So this is also something to mention, that it does not matter if you have $100 or $1,000 or $20,000. Investing in cryptocurrency can be very simple, can be very convenient, and choosing the correct method, strategy, and a friendly exchange can really help with that. So, about the Polygon network, it adopts a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. So this means it can scale up to 65,000 transactions per second, and that's a lot. Hence why Polygon is a very popular network for hosting different tokens, for being able to provide an environment for the operation of different projects as well. Block confirmation speed of under 2 seconds, and average transaction fee of 0.015. All point to the fact that Polygon is among the most rapid and versatile networks, while also guaranteeing top-level security. So, we're going to go through real quick about the utility tokens of Binance, KuCoin, and Bitfinex. Have you guys heard about KuCoin and Bitfinex? Yeah? All right. So, just to make it clear, these are coins native to the platform or cryptocurrency exchange itself, just like BTMT would be native to our exchange. I'm going to go through the benefits and features which are presented and provided by owning or trading these coins. So first, Binance Coin, or BNB, is a very popular, very huge coin by now. Owning it and using it will provide you with discounted trading fees. It can be used as a means to pay for crypto credit card bills via crypto.com. And it also can be used as a payment method for products and services. Now, that does not necessarily bring so much to the trader. There's less fees, you can say things you can do with the coin, but it may not, there's no extra added value for holding it. It's the same with KuCoin and KCS, the coin native to KuCoin. So, there's trading fee discounts. Owning it will give you chances to gain daily rewards. And using it, you can invest early into specific products. And these can be, you can say, unique token sales. And usually, early investors would get a higher return on investment by investing early. So that's good. There's a bit of improvement there, not only discounts on fees and perhaps things you can do with the coin, but provides you with a platform to invest into something early and potentially gain more return. Last but not least, Bitfinex and the Leo token provides you with trading fee reductions, lending fee reductions, and also early investment into specific projects. So now, these utility tokens are useful. One cannot deny of their use and their benefits and features which can be provided to traders. However, it's really safe to mention that BTMT is a truly special one and can provide users with multiple benefits and features which are beyond what I've just mentioned, beyond the, you can say, ordinary benefits and features. So I'd like to present once again and bring to the stage Peter, our CEO, which will go over BTMT and what it can provide to traders. Thank you.
So nice to see you again. We'll start with the last part of this conference. Thank you all, my colleagues, for the great contributions. Now I would like to introduce to you the BTMT, its beginnings, its allocations, its specifics, benefits, like Ali already mentioned, how we're trying to differ from other crypto exchanges. To me, it seems like we are always trying to find some loopholes in the market. The same like with the customer support, the same it was with the BTMT. Since we are trying to provide something special, something unique to our clients, to our customers, we are not trying to run up behind the crypto exchanges and create the features they have as soon as possible. Rather than we are trying to find some niche market which is not available and hit it with a full force. Then we can think about other features while we are market ourselves as the unique offerer of the product. So starting with the BTMT, or about the BTMT, it's our exchange native token, offers holders with a unique opportunity to access extra benefits with cryptocurrency trading and exclusive support and guidance of a dedicated team of experts. Simply said, owning a token means lower fees for crypto trading, getting VIP support, and supporting ESG projects or environmental social governance project. To top it off, we will also discuss the ICO dashboard, which will also be very interesting way of how to utilize the BTMT for external companies that would like to list their tokens on our exchange. With BTMT, our ambition to help our users grow alongside us is coming to life right now. To be on the point, we are now in the pre-sale period, which is, by the way, ending in a few days, specifically on 23rd of October, and we are entering the public sale period on the 1st of November, or in the way of the beginning of November. So by the 23rd of October, you still have the chance, the only chance, to buy the token at a lower price than it will be in a few weeks. We are planning to use the majority of our funds raised for further expansion, for the platform optimization, marketing, and other acquisitions. Therefore, not only BTMT holders can benefit from the increase of tokens value, but also from the perks mentioned above. So we are utilizing your investing funds within our exchange to provide you with more benefits, to provide you with more scarcity of a product, so you can have the best trading conditions at BITmarkets. Getting down to the benefits of holding BTMT. So, of course, we match other crypto exchanges with reduced trading fees, which we'll have more to say about on the next slide. We'll get down specifically to the percentages and the VIP levels. The holders will get early access to exclusive offerings and projects, which means that if there is any project or an event happening within BITmarkets, you will get to know it first. Personalized VIP support, meaning that you will get much more information about the market. You will get much more benefits in terms of the customer support, so you will be prioritized along before the others. Access to special content, as well as participation in rewarding programs. And I probably don't have to mention the benefit from BTMT's growing value. And the last but not least, voting rights on platform features. These voting rights are accompanied by the ESG investment fund, which we are planning to introduce in the Q3, Q4 next year. And I will have more words on that later. Before, I would like to discuss the allocation of the BTMT and explain you why we decided to do so. The total minted supply is 300 millions of BTMT or BITmarkets tokens. We allocated 60 million for the public sale and 40 million for the private sale. We allocated 30 million to team and 40 million to salespeople. We are trying to appreciate the work of our team and the salespeople, because without them it won't be possible. All that we are doing with this, with BITmarkets and with BTMT, will not be possible. Then we are allocating 25 millions of tokens to marketing and promotion to make the token even more attractive to the investors, and 5 million for the airdrops. Lastly, we will be allocating 100 millions to the token burning. On the last slide, we'll discuss what does it mean and how it can actually help the price of the token to increase. Roadmap. So this is something that we have been through already, something that we are planning to go through in the future. The private sale of the token started in March 2023, which is this year. It was accessible only to the specific users and whitelisted participants. It's still pegged to the Matic or the Polygon, as probably some of you already know. And in the Q4 2023, we are planning the public sale. Like I already mentioned, the first or the beginning of November, the public sale is planned, while the pre-sale period, which is not here, since we provide it to our users as a special or a additional way of how to get the BTMT for the lower price before it enters the public sale and everybody gets access to it. So if you still don't own BTMT, make sure that you will scan this QR code and get it as soon as possible, because the price will only increase. Public sale will be accompanied by a linearly increasing exchange rate, which will allow anyone to participate. What it means, the linearly increase exchange rate. We will price the token at the beginning of the public sale. We will also price its end figure at the end of the public sale. And during the whole process of the public sale period, the price will get will be increasing every second. So you will, by every second, you will lose the chance to buy the token cheaper than it will be back then, right? So by linearly increasing, we are creating a nudge within the investors groups to get on board as soon as possible and make the token attractive. That's so. For the Q4 2024, we are planning to get on the market, list BTMT on BITmarkets exchange, and thus start all the benefits accompanied with the BTMT, meaning trading fees and other VIP support that I already mentioned in the recent slides. Third quarter of 2024, we are planning for the ESG voting, with the opportunity to select and vote on the allocation of funds to socially conscious projects or companies. The users with BTMT grouped by the number of tokens they hold will be allocated specific amount of voting rights, which they can utilize to choose which projects should we invest in within the ESG sector. ESG is becoming more and more trendy. Not sure if some of you disagrees with ESG's companies or about the climate change and all of this, but we do really care about the environment, and we are trying to support the projects that are caring about the environment as well. So thus we can provide to our investors a chance to participate in making this planet livable. In the fourth quarter of 2024, we will be introducing BITmarkets Earn. So as Ty already mentioned in his presentation, with BITmarkets Earn for all other cryptocurrencies, there will also come BITmarkets Earn for BTMT, where the users will be able to lock their coins for attractive interest. And lastly, in the first quarter of 2025, where also the MiCA regulation will come in force, it's going to be a huge period. We plan to introduce a dashboard with voting for a list of upcoming token projects and active token projects. What does it mean? So basically, if an external company, or if you now, some of you already know someone that has a company and they're issued a token and now are trying to find an exchange to list it on, make sure to get in touch with us later in the year. And we provide you with the dashboard, with the ICO dashboard, and we will pack your token or quote your token to BTMT. With this, the holders of the BTMT will be benefiting from the purchasing power of the external company's users or the token's users. And alongside, we will also be able to support the tokens of the external company by introducing them to the exchange. So it's a win-win situation for both ends. Speaking of this, speaking of ICO dashboard, speaking of ESG investing, like Ali said, the utility tokens or the exchange native tokens that are now available at Binance or KuCoin or Bitfinex, Crypto.com, CRO, you probably know the coin, are providing just some standard or basic value for the users that is not very intrinsic to me, right? So again, we found some niche in the market. We decided to hit the pin with something that it's not there, that's something that is like a scarcity of product. We were looking for the scarcity of the product. And we decided to enrich our token by the features mentioned here. We believe that this is something that our users will appreciate, and the investors from outside companies, even from other exchanges, will appreciate as well, and will be interested even more to not only benefit from the price of the token, but also from the perks mentioned here. For the BTMT holders, tiered rewards or discounts, we will be introducing or rewarding you the following discounts. For the spot trading, you will be able to receive up to 20% discount on your maker fees if your total tokens or BTMT's value is over $50,000. And for the margin trading, we are offering you 80% if on the maker fees if your token's value is more than $50,000. This is also something that we believe attract new investors, new traders, propels the value of our token when it comes to its price, and propels the trading activity and trading volume on our exchange, thus increase the liquidity. So again, a win-win situation for both ends. And now for the burning part. Some of you may probably heard about burning already. Burning token means reducing supply of the tokens, which is quite obvious. Token burning is a process within the cryptocurrency world where a certain number of tokens are intentionally removed from the circulation. And if demand remains constant, this scarcity could increase the value of the remaining tokens. Of course, the price increase is not guaranteed because other factors could influence the development or the price valuation, right? But this way, we decided to make these tokens, to make the token deflationary, so the users or the holders can benefit from the price increase and its valuation. We will be burning 0.1% of the remaining supply on a monthly basis once it will enters the market in the first quarter of the next year. And you can also see that the total supply of tokens in the burning wallet is 100 million. So 100 million tokens will be burned at the last stage of burning. Currently, the price of 1 BTMT is 0.083 Matic. It's packed to Polygon because it's still in the pre-sale period. During the public sale, it will still be packed to Polygon. Once it enters the market and it will be freely exchangeable, the token will be quoted by the main currencies, which is US dollar, USDT, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Euro. Okay, these currencies will be quote currencies for our token, and there will no longer be a need for the pack from the Polygon. However, you should benefit, you should make sure that you will benefit from the lower price right now. As I already said, not only the price will be linearly increasing during the public sale, but it's now lower or at its lowest point as it was ever before, and you can get many tokens for a really small value. So it's the time that you cannot really miss. And for those of you who already hold tokens, it's also a great time to buy even more and hold on, right? Hold on for dear life, like it's said in the crypto space. So this was about the BTMT. We are excited for the event of our exchange listing. We are strictly trying to hold on to the schedule or to the roadmap that I have introduced to you. We have been sticking to it since the very beginning, and we don't really want to disappoint our investors. The opposite applies. We want to satisfy them and make the most out of their investments. So you can be sure that we will stick to our roadmap and provide you with the satisfaction that you seek and the support that you seek. And BITmarkets is here for you. So thank you all for joining this event. Thank you all for participating. I hope that the next year will provide us with some great market conditions. I believe it's going to be a year of a bull, since we also have the Bitcoin halving and BTMT exchange listing, of course. So thank you all. Thank you to my colleagues for the great contributions on their side. And now I would like to open a discussion and a Q&A. So if you have any questions, if you are thinking about your question, you can also scan the QR code in the meantime and apply the promo code within the registration to get the discount for you. And yeah, please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to raise your hands and ask. There are girls here with the microphones, so they are ready to provide you with the mic if needed. And you can direct your question to me or to one of my colleagues. It's up to you. So please, if anyone else have a question, just raise your hand. If not, we can again start a networking in the place over there, because I know that you guys probably like the food, so you probably want to move over there too. And we can network a bit. Yes, we got a question.
On one slide, it said that you were going to do everything with the help of Fireblocks, right? Yeah. Are you worried in any way that the current situation in Israel, since Fireblocks is based in Israel, is going to affect everything in any way if it escalates?
Yeah. We have coped with the Fireblocks within the wallet infrastructure, but we are not afraid about the current situation since Fireblocks is registered in Israel but does not have its operational headquarters there. They are, you know, I would say they are like through the whole world, right? They are in Singapore, they are in USA, they are just registered in the Israel just for the sake of the business environment and the technological support by the country, but their operations are not mainly there. So we don't see it as some type of a threat. If something else happened, the Fireblocks is not our main source of the wallet infrastructure. We have our internal sources, and we can always cover some disruptions or even like downtime on the exchange.
Yeah, that was it.
Yep. Here, we have another question over here, in the front.
One question. As a company, are you investing in mining, Bitcoin mining or not?
As a company, we do not invest in Bitcoin mining. Although I know about some individuals who do it, but BitMarkets specifically does not invest in Bitcoin mining. We might do so in the future, but currently it's not very, I don't want to say like beneficial to us, but not convenient from the point of view of time and from the point of view of operations. We don't see any type of attractions in that, so yeah.
Thank you.
And there was one question, I think, in the back, the guy in the white shirt or the blue shirt.
Just raise your hand because I can't see. Who had a question?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hello. I just wanted to ask about the amount of clients you have now and the volume of trading that's going on the platform.
Sorry, the first one was amount of
clients that you have.
Amount of clients.
Yeah.
Till now, we have approximately around 15 users, 15000, actively trading on our platform. If you are interested in the spot trading volume, it's around 1.5 to $3 million per day or per 24 hours. And when it comes to the derivatives trading volume, it's ranging from 20 to $30 million per day.
And what about the amount of pairs that you can trade on the platform right now?
For the spot trading, we have almost 150 cryptocurrencies. When it comes to the pairs, it's usually being multiplied by at least 5, right? So for each pair, we are trying to quote the main currencies. So it's definitely Bitcoin and Ethereum, then the main stable coins, and fiat currencies like USD, Euro, even Japanese yen, and other exotic currencies as well. For the derivatives platform or the futures, by now we have around 50 to 60 futures contracts. And for the margin trading, we are able to supply you with almost 300 crypto pairs for trading.
Cool, thank you.
Are you a trader?
Yes.
Yeah, where do you trade? Which
on
exchange?
Bybit.
Bybit,
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I like them. They don't have too much in the spotlight like Binance and things like this. So they are just doing their work and everything goes smoothly for now.
Okay. Anything, anyway, if you need anything from our side to discuss, we are here and we'll be glad to, touch the bases.
I will, thank you.
Okay, some other questions? Okay, we have 2 more, with blue and gray here. More.
Hi, hello. So I have one question. What is the market cap right now of the BTMT token?
Till now, we have raised more than $1.5 million. So we are now trying to make or price the market cap in raised funds rather than price multiplied by the number of tokens. Since the price will be still increasing, we don't want to calculate it this way. So for now, the raised funds for the BTMT is more than 1.5, almost already $2 million.
But when the price will hit $2, so the market cap will be $400 million. That's a market cap of a KuCoin. So the KuCoin is existing like for 6 years from right now. So do you think will it hit that high market cap?
Of course, I mean, everything is possible, right? We do our best to achieve as high price valuations as possible, but not with the spike increases, right? We want to have it regularly increasing throughout the time, making our investors hold and making new investors buy. So, of course, the price can go even to $2, it can go to $5, and we are here to make it possible, we are here to make it happen with all the benefits that we presented. And I gotta point out the way that KuCoin's token price achieved such an amount, even without such benefits, like without the ESG investing and without the ICO dashboard. So just imagine how BTMT price could go or develop if we can offer such benefits to the investors and outside companies.
Okay, thank you.
How big are your commission fees on investing through your platform?
So the commission fees, when it comes to the spot platform, for the regular user, we have also this VIP levels based on the trading volumes. The commission fee is 0.5% for the spot. Then we charge 0.075% for the derivatives trading. As the news that I can share with you right now, we will be even lowering the fees. This is the first time I'm telling it publicly though. We will be lowering the fees markedly by the end of this month, which will also take effect for the BTMT holders. So the discounts, the percentage discounts that was applied, this 80%, will be applied to the already lowered fees. So the fees that we charge now will be even lower for the BTMT investors. Yeah, it will also happen that you will be rewarded as the maker fees if you will be a market maker on our exchange.
Thank you.
Hi. I suppose you discussed internally possibility to back BTMT with gold or something like that. So what are your conclusions about that?
You would be surprised, but we haven't discussed it internally. But it's a good point. It's a good point. For now, we are trying to focus on the main cryptocurrencies and main fiats, but we would like to peg it to the gold as well. However, our stance to the gold, we are trying to eliminate the standard or the classical commodities out of the crypto space as much as possible. But for some assets, I personally know that it's not possible. Like for gold, gold will be here with us for the next decades, hundreds of years. And currently, we don't see a point in pegging it to the gold. Okay. Any other questions? Happy to answer. Yep.
I got one more. So, since the big banks have started to accept cryptocurrencies, aren't you afraid of, and not just you and your exchange, but the crypto market in general, of market manipulation from the side of the big banks, because banks rarely act in the public interest. They only act in their own interest. So, and the whole point of cryptocurrencies was to avoid central banking. So aren't you afraid there may be some manipulation there?
Yeah, well, it's all about the transparency, right? So cryptocurrency is famous for its decentralization, of course, but this is going to be somehow like a little eliminated once the banks will overtake or the CBDCs will be issued throughout the countries. But again, with the CBDCs issued, which stands for central bank digital currencies, we expect a higher transparency in the process of supply and in the process of regulating the money flow in the market, right? So it's coming in hand. So basically, if you are afraid of the manipulation of the coins in the market, or the circulation, it's all going to be transparent. You can all verify it on the blockchain network, and just make your opinion about that. But for me, the transparency is necessary for it to work. Otherwise, it's going to fail as a system. Again, like it's going to be the same as fiat, like no development.
Right, thanks.
Are you going to list your token on CoinMarketCap?
Yes, it's in the process now. It's already listed on the CoinGecko. You can look it up right now. Of course, it's in the pre-sale phase, and we are also now in the final onboarding process to be listed on the CoinMarketCap as well. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. The questions probably you guys already had, and fine. I'll be happy to talk with you individually. So thank you for the great questions. It was really enriching, and I'll be happy to move over there so we can discuss personally, if you want to, some stuff and enjoy the last pieces of food and drinks. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming here, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.